Hello, chess enthusiasts. Welcome back to another exciting game analysis with A Chess for Kids. Today we have a thrilling encounter from the Sharjah Masters 2024. In the first round, we witnessed a captivating battle between two formidable Grandmasters, S.L. Narayanan from India and Vahap Sanal from Turkey. This game, played on May 14th, showcases the strategic depth and tactical brilliance that the Queen's Indian defense, Opocensky Variation, can offer. So, without further ado, let's dive into this high-stakes encounter and explore the intricate moves that led to a hard-fought draw. 1. d4 and f6. Narayanan opens with the Queen's pawn, a solid choice aiming for control of the center. Sanal responds with the flexible knight move, preparing for various defensive setups. 2. c4 e6. Narayanan continues to build his pawn presence in the center, while Sanal prepares to develop his pieces with the classical e6, keeping his options open. 3. nf3 b6. Narayanan develops his knight, eyeing the central squares. Sanal opts for the Queen's Indian defense, a choice that signals a solid positional game. 4. g3 bb7. The fianchetto system by Narayanan aims for control of the long diagonal. Sanal develops his bishop to b7, putting pressure on the central squares. 5. bg2 b7. Narayanan completes his fianchetto, while Sanal develops his bishop to e7, keeping his king's position flexible for castling. 6. nc3 ne4. Narayanan develops his knight, reinforcing the center. Sanal decides to challenge the center directly with ne4, a move that can lead to complex positions. 7. bd2 nxd2. Narayanan calmly develops his bishop, and Sanal captures on d2, aiming to exchange pieces and relieve central tension. 8. qxd2 d6. Narayanan recaptures with his queen, maintaining central control. Sanal pushes d6, reinforcing his central structure. 9. rd1 nd7. Narayanan develops his rook to a central file, anticipating an open battle. Sanal brings his knight to d7, aiming to reposition it for better squares. 10. qc2 g6. Narayanan repositions his queen, preparing to control the c-file. Sanal fianchettos his bishop, aiming for strong diagonal control. 11. h4 bf6. Narayanan pushes h4, an aggressive move aiming for a pawn storm. Sanal develops his bishop to f6, looking to challenge Narayanan's pawn structure. 12. h5 a6. Narayanan continues his pawn push, threatening to open the king side. Sanal counters with a6, preparing to expand on the queen side. 13. ne4 bg7. Narayanan repositions his knight, adding more pressure. Sanal retreats his bishop to g7, maintaining its influence over the long diagonal. 14. d5 e5. Narayanan pushes d5, aiming to break through Sanal's central structure. Sanal responds with e5, blocking the center and solidifying his position. 15. h6 bf8. Narayanan pushes h6, creating a weakness in Sanal's king side. Sanal retreats his bishop to f8, preparing to regroup. 16. b4 b7. Narayanan pushes b4, aiming for a queenside breakthrough. Sanal retreats his bishop to e7, anticipating the coming storm. 17. c5 nf6. Narayanan pushes c5, a powerful move challenging Sanal's queenside. Sanal repositions his knight, aiming for better squares. 18. nxf6 plus bxf6. Narayanan captures on f6, forcing Sanal to recapture with his bishop, slightly weakening his kingside defense. 19. bh3 00. Narayanan develops his bishop to h3, eyeing the weak dark squares. Sanal castles, finally securing his king's safety. 20. 00 a5. Narayanan castles, bringing his rook into play. Sanal pushes a5, aiming for counterplay on the queen side. 21. a3 ax b4. Narayanan pushes a3, securing the b4 square. Sanal captures on b4, opening the a file for his rook. 22. ax b4 bx c5. Narayanan recaptures, and Sanal exchanges on c5, opening the b file. 23. bx c5 dx c5. Narayanan recaptures on c5, and Sanal recaptures with his pawn, maintaining central tension. 24. bg2 ba6 Narayanan develops his bishop to g2, aiming for long-range control. Sanal positions his bishop on a6, eyeing a strong diagonal. 25. rfe1 c4 Narayanan centralizes his rook, preparing for future tactics. Sanal pushes c4, creating a passed pawn and opening the position. 26. nd2 bb5 Narayanan repositions his knight, eyeing key squares. Sanal positions his bishop on b5, putting pressure on Narayanan's structure. 27. rb1 rb8 Narayanan aligns his rook on the b-file, anticipating exchanges. Sanal mirrors the move, solidifying his control. 28. nxc4 bxc4 Narayanan captures on c4, simplifying the position. Sanal recaptures, maintaining material balance. 29. qxc4 bg5 Narayanan recaptures, centralizing his queen. Sanal develops his bishop to g5, looking for activity. 30. e3 Narayanan pushes e3, reinforcing his center. With the position balanced and no clear breakthroughs, the players agree to a draw.